I'm John Roy here with my friend Sam Coates, and today Sam and I are just going to kind of give you a behind the scenes look of our philosophy of congregational and church music. So Sam, take it away for a little while.
Okay, I'm going to play 3 songs in 3 different styles that kind of give you a sense of the variety of styles that we use here at Pelham Road, all right?
Okay.
So the first one is just, the choir actually sang this one time, and I remember Suzanne Hasty's reaction to it. Panis Angelicus, feed panis hominum. It was a Latin piece.
Okay, what does that mean?
I don't remember. I should. Peace, I think.
I think it's
Panis is peace.
Okay.
Yeah. This next one is goes like this. I must tell Jesus all of my troubles. You know, that kind of style.
It's got like a gospel, it's a hymn.
It is a hymn, but it's
a
in
gospel.
a Southern gospel form.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last one is just, this. People need the Lord. People need the Lord. Just a contemporary gospel.
Okay.
Which my boys say, Daddy, your contemporary is 1980.
And they're right.
But these old choruses are just the old choruses that we sang.
Okay. All right. Now that's just a sampling of the musical styles. Now, Sam and I, we have our philosophical approach to church music is to give you a buffet. And you know what a buffet is. Buffet has some roast beef on it, has some chicken, it's got some black-eyed peas, macaroni and cheese. You can find most anything on it, all right? Now, you could come to church here for 52 weeks a year, and there'll be 6 or 8 weeks that you'll just have to grin and bear it, right?
Right.
We'll be doing a Southern gospel piece, or maybe doing something that's a spiritual of some sort that won't be your taste. But for the other 44 or 45, you're liable to get something right in your musical wheelhouse. So Sam, what else you got?
All right. Well, I thought about Pelham Road, and we do classical music, hymns, choruses. We have done Christian contemporary music, Southern gospel music. We have done Jamaican steel drums. Do you remember?
Yeah, I do remember.
They were here before. We even have the accordion often.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a variety of music we do here.
Mm-hmm.
But my question is for you and to those that are listening is, what is your absolute favorite kind of music?
Okay.
So I'm going to go through a list of some kinds of music, and then you tell me what your favorite is.
Okay.
All right? And then you think about it as well. For instance,
there you go.
Blues, country music, easy listening, rap, Broadway music, folk music, hip hop, jazz, Latin, pop music, soul music, rock music, 3 different kinds: soft rock, rock, heavy rock, heavy metal rock music, Latin music, and then you have just, as you think of countries, Asian music, African music, Latin music, or the symphony. So that's a wide variety of music styles.
Right.
Out of that list, what is your favorite?
In my case, I'd say soul music. That's what's going to be on my playlist more than anything else.
Oh, that's interesting. I really didn't know that.
What do you think I was going to say?
Oh, you listen to so much country music in your office.
I do listen to some country music. We're having this conversation out loud now. My sister influenced my musical taste a good deal. She was 12 years older than me, so when I was 6, she was 18. Okay. Oh. So I would park myself outside of her door listening to her music. And the music that you heard from in there, well, it would be, you'd have a little James Taylor, a little Carole King, Carly Simon, the singer-songwriters, but it would also be these rhythm and blues sort of artists too, like Marvin Gaye or the Commodores, things like that.
Right.
So I got both of those.
Okay. So for me, my favorite, of course, is classical music. It's my favorite. and then Broadway music, because I love storytelling, and to me Broadway shows always tell a story, and their songs tell stories.
What's your favorite Broadway show? Well, what's your favorite Broadway song?
Well, my favorite show is probably Wicked. It's still Wicked. Lucy's is Les Mis, which I like as well. So those are the two.
What's your favorite song?
My ringtone for a long time was 500, 25,600. Man, it's from Rent.
Yeah.
From Rent.
Okay.
But I guess talking about church music philosophy, and I actually learned this from Floyd Parker at Berea First Baptist Church 1,000 years ago. But he always said, you know, music can be either on a vertical scale, where you think of having good music and bad music or poor music. And a lot of people will say, oh, classical music's at the top, and say rap music is at the bottom, or some people say, oh no, Southern gospel's at the top and classical's at the bottom. You know, it's according to how you view your vertical scale.
Right.
But a lot of people see music this direction. Floyd says we need to think of music as horizontal. There's not a good music or bad music. It's just a different style, a different kind of music, or a different way of speaking. And people have a way they like music they like to listen to that they fit right here in their middle. And so to me, the church has that too. We here at Pelham Road, I would say our middle is just basic hymns.
Right. It is. That's our bread and butter.
That's our bread and butter, just basic hymns. But we all need to extend out further out, you know. And so for me, I mean, I really love all genres of music, all of them. But in church life, we keep expanding those parameters further and further out. Again, so that we feed everybody eventually.
That's exactly right. Because, I mean, while hymns might be sort of the meat or the chicken of the meal, you also have sides. Sides are very important to this buffet. And some of the sides could be jazz influence or spiritual influences or Bill Gaither influences. And so all of those add flavor to the meal.
Right.
And so that's what we're trying to do from Sunday to Sunday. So if you come one Sunday and you say, oh, I didn't like that, that's no reason not to come back the next week, because the next week will be totally different.
Maybe different.
It'll be a lot different.
Any church that has an accordion playing on Lent, you know, that's a different way to be Baptist, for sure.
And we've never really had an orchestra.
Right.
But we have had gifted musicians before, and we have friends who lend their talents here, whether it be the accordion or a cello or even the bagpipes. Remember? Had the bagpipes and violin, and so, and of course you played the harp for many, many years.
Right.
So there's been a lot of different instrumentations used.
Right.
So, well, thank you for joining us.